warmest reception for Duke Degnan. A man the fans love to hate here at Overdrive Championship Wrestling. He held the mic upside down. He thought we were in Australia to Duke Degnan, but he's got it back on track.
You're funny. You're very funny, you have not earned the right to introduce me. Come round, I made it very clear when I agreed to return to Overdrive Wrestling that we would be on first, so I have to spend as little time in this festering pit of a town as physically possible. But what proves me nothing, I've seen what makes him here. Now, for those of you too poor to know, I am the pride of Pontypridd, Duke Degnan, the man who brings opportunity. At least that is usually my role. We see, my associate opponent tonight has not earned an opportunity, has not earned the right to be a part of our legacy. He does not deserve it. What he deserves is a thrashing, a beating from pillar to post for his insolence, his childish behaviour, and his fashion sense trapped in the 90s. And this thrashing will be delivered by my associate. So, Cumbrain Overdrive, I bring to you, he is a bloody big rig. He is the final horse. Ladies and gentlemen, I give you Alexander Hyde!
Ferocious, dominating, this is Hyde!
Damn, the final horse looking mean here tonight at Overdrive Championship Wrestling.
It is November 2nd as we sit here tonight at First Gear. But this man harkens back to that night of Halloween. He is a monster brought to life. He could be hiding under your bed, hiding in your closet. He is in your nightmares. He is Alexander Hyde. And for Alexander Vane tonight, this nightmare is all too real.
Hell yeah, perfect introduction. I mean, this is going to be a slasher movie.
Very much so. Michael Myers could never. Alexander Hyde has one thing over the slashers in those movies, and that is that he is very much real. The opportunity Duke Degnan offers seems to be very real for this man as well. Returning to Overdrive Championship Wrestling, we've seen him before. They call him Mr. Vane.
Oh, I wonder why.
Look at him, Ethan. Isn't he flawless?
He is a stunning man. He's the flawless one, Alexander Vane. Alexander Vane? Yeah, Alexander Vane. I almost messed up my words there.
Cut my music. Thank you very much. This is how a mic works, Daggers, just letting you know. You know what? I'm feeling a little bit left out here, because the big poodle over there gets an intro from Daggers, but I don't get my own intro, so I thought maybe I just do it myself. How about that? So, red lorry, yellow lorry, red lorry, yellow lorry. Let me just warm up a bit. Introducing his opponent. He hails from Swansea, South Wales. He weighs in tonight at a very lean 175 pounds of pure, hunky tofu. He is the giant slaying. He knows that Daggers hasn't changed his suit in 6 months. He is professional wrestling's one and only flawless one. Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome Alexander Vane. Music man, play Mr. Vane.
We've just wandered into a disco. Mr. Vane, Alexander Vane, on his way to the ring. And Ethan, Alexander Vane, I said before, we've seen him in Overdrive Championship Wrestling, and we've also seen Alexander Hyde, and we've seen the destruction that Alexander Hyde leaves in his wake. What does Alexander Vane have in store tonight?
All I know is the leader of the Church of Vane is going up against the big man himself, and it is going to be a tall order for him.
That is an understatement, but Alexander Vane primed and ready for this opportunity, or so Duke Degnan claims that these matches are. For me, they're no more opportunities than they are sacrifices.
It's the battle of the Alexanders. Duke Degnan showing a bit of a distaste for what Alexander Vane's wearing.
Don't know how that's possible. He's a very fashionable man. The crowd certainly loves it.
Duke offering a hand.
Well, Alexander Vane did approach Duke Degnan and say, we're best friends, aren't we, Degnan?
Oh, wait a minute.
Hold on.
Straight into it.
Tell you who aren't best friends. That's Alexander Hyde and Alexander Vane.
Oh my God. Alexander Vane realizes what he's in for.
This is not what you want to do. If you're in the ring with someone like Hyde, you do not want to get on his bad side. You do not want to flare up that temper.
Oh my God. Alexander Vane giving everything he got. And another drop kick in the corner.
Staggered in, but it didn't drop him. And now Hyde charging into Alexander Vane. And Vane already on roller skates. Look at him. He can barely stand up on his own power.
That was one splash, Kai. And Alexander Vane is rocked.
Well, if Alexander Hyde was running towards me, I'm sorry, but I'm emigrating to Austria. Enzakuri from Vane rocks the big man, but again doesn't take him down. That drop kick does take him out, but he's still on his feet, and that's very important, Ethan.
Alexander Hyde almost tumbling into the crowd there, but Alexander Vane using that momentum against Hyde. Smartest strategy you can do against the big man.
We should have evacuated the first 3 rows. Alexander Hyde firing out of that ring like something out of a cannon, but now Duke Degnan telling his charge exactly what needs to happen next. Catching Vane mid-air.
Oh no. Oh my
Bad
God.
place to be for Alexander Vane.
Oh! That knee to the face.
Very, very much needed. Hold on! Caught with a chop.
Jesus Christ.
I know Alexander Vane said that he is made of pure tofu, but after that his chest is going to look like minced beef.
That chop was devastating. Look at Vane. Doesn't know where he is. Oh, and it's pulled back, getting sent into that turnbuckle.
Hit so hard he thinks he's back on Wine Street. You're still in Cumbrawn, Vane. You've still got this match to win. He could turn it all around, but he is going to have to dig down deep. As we've seen with Alexander Hyde, he is one of the most dangerous, maybe the most dangerous competitor in Overdrive Championship Wrestling. We've seen him before, undefeated against Leon Cage and Kurt Atlas. That is
oh my God!
an incredible list of people who have defeated, and Alexander Vane could be next on that short but impressive list.
No, like this, no! Oh my God! I would not like to be in Alexander Vane's position. Jeez, man.
Oh my giddy aunt. Alexander Hyde now pummeling Vane, taking everything out of him at all costs. You look at Alexander Vane, and he is flawless for the most part, but right now, Alexander Hyde is making sure that there will be flaws in him by the time he leaves Cumbrawn tonight.
Well, this is a horror story, and Alexander Hyde looking to just take his frustrations out on Vane. I was about to say, I don't think he cares about winning. Oh, a 2 count.
Terrible, terrible landing, but the thing is, Alexander Hyde, he's a big man. To be thrown from the heights that Alexander Hyde is throwing Vane right now.
Oh, jeez.
Any landing's going to be bad, and you do not want to be on the receiving end of anything Alexander Hyde is throwing at you right now.
Absolutely not. But Alexander Hyde, he's taking it to Alexander Vane, but the crowd is behind the leader of the Church of Vane right now.
They want the underdog to win, and Alexander Vane normally is not an underdog, but in this match he most certainly is. Anyone in the ring against Alexander Hyde is the underdog. I firmly believe Alexander Hyde could enter in this ring with God himself, and God would be the underdog. He is that powerful. Hold on.
Be the one to agree.
Evasive maneuver from Vane. Once again, now he's on the apron.
Wow.
Shoulder barge and an enziguri. But what is he thinking? What has he got? Roll through the middle rope and caught again by Hyde into a backbreaker.
Oh my God.
Strong cover from Hyde and a kick out from the Flawless One. Ethan, you've been on the receiving end of moves like that, I'm sure. But how important is it for your opponent to hit you with a move like that? How different would it be if they're wearing knee pads as opposed to what Alexander Hyde is currently wearing, which is absolutely no protection for himself or his opponents at all?
Well, I'll tell you this, knee pads or no knee pads, it's still gonna hurt. The knee pads, they're made to protect you more than anything. Alexander Hyde, he doesn't care about that. He wants to dish out as much damage as possible. And those backbreakers, they're gonna deal that damage. His back is gonna be in bits after this.
Without question, that slap going to do absolutely no favors to Alexander Vane.
Alexander Hyde just slapping away at Alexander Vane. Disrespectful. Oh, learning that from the Duke, I believe.
Duke Degnan, one of the dirtiest players in the game. He dresses smart. He thinks even smarter than that.
He's a detestable human being. Let's both agree on that. But Alexander Hyde might just be even more detestable
I won't say such strong words about Duke Degnan when his monster is in the ring right in front of us, Ethan. I don't want to be where Alexander Vane is right now, but
Vane,
just as I say that, Vane fighting back with everything that he's got. Strike after strike, punch after punch, but Hyde not deterred in the least.
Alexander Vane giving everything he's got right now with those strikes, doing as much damage as he can. Blow by blow, hit by hit. And he's taking him down! The big man's down!
It doesn't happen often. Vane needs to capitalize. He cannot capitalize quickly, but he can in the end. Hook the leg and a kick
out of one.
Before the referee even reaches two. This is bad news if your name is Alexander Vane. Great news, however, if your name is Duke Degnan, because you know that, hold on.
Looking for a bit of that sweet chin music is Alexander Vane here.
Tuning up the band. I didn't realize we had an orchestra in Cambran. Swatted away though.
Oh my God.
Hyde.
Almost hitting the disco ball. Oh, the Duke taking that super kick there. And another one. Vane falls into the cover.
Sweet chin music connects, but a kick out from Hyde. This match is still alive. Hyde, the monster, is still alive. And Vane doesn't quite know what to do with that information.
The crowd firmly behind Vane now. His back must be in bits, but he's fighting through that pain as much as he can. Holding on to the hair of Hyde right now, trying to pull him up with as much power as possible.
That sweet chin music did a lot of damage to Hyde, but not enough. Catching the boot again, and now face planting Vane.
Deadlifting him.
Up for a power bomb.
Oh my word!
I'd call that a spirit bomb, but the soul of Alexander Vane just left him.
Oh!
Firefly effect. And that, I fear, is all she wrote for Alexander Vane. It's all over. Hyde, your winner.
Alexander Vane gave it everything he got there. He gave everything, every ounce of strength he had, but it just wasn't enough for Hyde.
Devastating performance from Alexander Hyde, and Duke Degnan now. He knows that Vane did not capitalize on the opportunity. Hold on,
No.
commanding Hyde, hit him again, firefly
Oh my
effect
God.
again. Vane already down, already out, already beaten, but that is not enough for Degnan and Hyde, the most dominating, destructive, and all-out brutal duo in Overdrive Championship Wrestling. 3-0. Leon Cage, Kurt Atlas, Alexander Vane. Who's next to be extended the hand of opportunity from Degnan and his monster? This isn't something you ever want to see.
No, absolutely not.
Vane defiant.
Unbelievable.
He's walking out on his terms. The match didn't go his way, but he won favor of everyone here in Qumran. They call him Mr. Vane. They call him a man full of resilience. And I have no doubt that we will see him again here in an Overdrive Championship Wrestling ring. One more time, Alexander Vane, the flawless one, defeated,
Ladies and gentlemen, give it up one more time.
but not broken.
Alexander Vane!